But anyway, so you get to this point where like this burglar came in of the one house on Allens Creek Road in Rochester, New York to break in. Like he broke into the house of like this Philly hood rat, right? So you know, I walk in, and I thought it was I've been complaining about getting the furnace fixed because it was chilly. My wife's pregnant. You know, you got to make your stance. Listen, you need to get that furnace fixed. And so I walk in, and our stuff's all over the place, and the basement door's thrown open, and I just hear crashing in the basement when I walk in. I was like, damn right. Fixing that furnace, finally. So I thought it was a maintenance guy, so I walked down into the basement expecting this guy, Ben, I like Ben. You know, we were good friends. We joke around with each other. And I walked down, I said, Ben? And all I hear is, you're going to die, mother effer. You're not Ben. It's called burglar. I opened the front door to a black coat crashing into the basement, work boots thundering downstairs, then silence that hovered in the kitchen like a father after money runs out. We were renting the house, and I, stupid as that first person dead in a horror film, followed after him. Thought he was the landlord, here finally to fix the furnace. When I reached the bottom step, a voice told me I was going to die. From behind the furnace came eyes wide as the electrocuted and arms spread like a wrestler's. In that instant before fear, I felt sorry for him, shorter than I thought a burglar should be. No front teeth, face pulled under the weight of years of such living. Then the how, why questions that brought me back to boyhood. My father's kitchen dark words hit him before he hit you, making me hurl 2 hooks that drew bubbles of blood and dropped the burglar to a knee. When he ran up the stairs, I snatched an iron from the shelf, true story, and tried to throw it through his back. Even now, I love watching it bend the middle of him forward, knock out his fight and his win. I jumped on his back and wrapped the black cord around his neck. Neither of us was breathing. In movies, that's when the cops come. My wife jumps from a squad car and the cops cuff the burglar and read in his Miranda rights, red and blue lights spinning. Or else a neighbor comes to help, knows a lot about tying knots, makes the call, and all ends well. Alone, though, I held a man's life in my hands. If only a taker's life. If only the life of a burglar who'd pack bags of our things and set them like his groceries by a window, next to him a Coke for the way home. How careful he must have been, hiding in bushes or behind a car when we left that morning, walking like he belonged toward the window he'd crack and reach through for the latch. How cocky he must have been as he crept from room to room, filling bags, smoking, spilling drawers, thinking he had all day. Now he wanted only to get away. He told me so with feet and hands that flailed like he was drowning. I let up, and he tore away from me, his boots slashing and carving through the mud toward the woods. The police never found him. He ran off with only that life.